Get down, get funky.
Yeah, that's right. Get down, get back up again.
Time for Classic Radio Roundup.
27.115 on your AM dial.
Yeah, a little bit of noise in the background, but it's still Classic Radio Roundup. Channel 13 on your AM radio dial.
Yeah, a lot of noise in the background here. Don't have too much of that. Good to look at. Evening, gentlemen. I heard Ron out there in the mobile. I thought he was on his bass talking to Pink Floyd. What's going on? Well, different week. Still the same old stuff. Classic radio's here, and classic radio's there.
Yeah, and I'm not taking no chances tonight. I'm working solid state. Pearce Simpson Bearcat 23.
And I'm running a cover 135. Nice. JC Penny Pinto 23 sidebander and the super sidekick. Yeah, I got my plus 3, which seems to be a pretty good overall mic for a lot of radios.
My two-tone black and gold night special D104.
Yeah, night special. Things are always better at night.
Yeah, and maybe the skipland background noise will drop off once it gets to be night. Not quite sunset yet.
No, days are getting longer. Took my 2100B apart to lubricate the fans were running slow. Yeah, make sure you discharge that high voltage. Don't want to brush against any high voltage sections and get bit. Yeah. Do you use a resistor to do that instead of the old screwdriver trick? Well, yeah, the resistor will probably won't surge as bad. It won't arc as bad. Yeah, just a big old resistor. Any variety?
Good old screwdriver.
Well, yeah, you want a fairly high value, like 10K or 1K or something, so it'll bleed it off. Yeah, relatively quickly. See, that's the other thing too. If you short it out with a screwdriver, it puts a surge on the caps. It discharges, and that momentary surge can cause the breakdown in the insulation and may cause the caps to prematurely fail. That's why it's always better to let it go gradually. Just like, building it up gradually.
Well, what if they already have bleeder resistors on there? You should be able to just wait, and there's almost nothing there by the time you get to it anyway.
Well, that's true, yeah. If there's bleeders on there, they should go down relatively quickly on their own.
Most of the modern stuff has bleeders on there.
Yeah, and most of the time they do that for balance. More so for balance, so that if one cap starts to leak a little bit, and you got a bunch of them in series, that one will draw all the current, and the voltage drop across the other ones will go high.
Well, I spent some time today disassembling the B&W and building a wooden box. I got the low voltage and the high voltage transformers in a wooden box, almost ready to go.
This is the M3 CBJ repeater. Are you sending the reset codes for the repeater?
I can't get into it. I have to wait till it gets dark. I'm too noisy.
Till it gets dark. Wait for the band to go long, huh?
I always seem to get into it better from home when it's dark out.
Yeah, the band goes long and dark.
Yeah, I know. It ain't right, but it's what you got to deal with.
It's funny. 6 meters goes along after dark.
Works better from here.
Yeah, for whatever reason. No, it's just like the repeater always seems to spaz out in the afternoon.
Right, right. It works fine for us in the morning. But, yeah, what the heck? There we go. Works fine for us in the morning, but it definitely goes into spaz land in the afternoon for whatever reason. Even at noontime sometimes, you know, right before I go to bed, 11 o'clock or something, I key it up and sometimes it'll spaz.
We're Hatfield, Pete.
Oh, nice. Am I? Am I still?
Sounds like some kind of motor running in the background. It's a weird sound.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it gone now?
Yes. Yeah, completely.
Yeah, that's external, not internal. You guys got me chasing my tail over here. Stop doing that. That's a little secret weapon.
Oh, is that the fan for the Firebird or something? Never heard that before.
That's right, you never heard it before because it's my secret weapon that I acquired and I didn't tell nobody about. But Dr. Hammer gets to use it tonight because I'm on the chicken.
Dr. Hammer.
Dr. Hammer or Hightower, whoever checks in.
On the Kenwood. Just weird that resonance is like it's like a high frequency resonance. That's weird.
It's a set of 4 fans. You can figure out what would require a set of 4 fans.
Something rather large usually.
Yeah, and it can take every bit of the 140 amps of current I have available.
140 amps of current.
Yeah, it could take all of it.
Yikes.
I got it throttled back to about 70 amps of current draw. Come on in here, Doc Hammer. Give that thing a demonstration.
I think I'm waiting on stuff to settle. Hello, do I have any audio? Yeah, it's not all that high, but...
Wait a minute, I gotta make some setting changes on this end, I think.
Yeah, settings. Yeah, I heard him, but it was, the carrier was high, but his audio was low, but I did hear him. He was lower in signal to me than you are.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, try it now, Tom.
I'm Sean Support over here. Good evening. Classic Radio and Pearce Simpson Tiger Mark 2. That's better. Wow. Taking my speaker, Dr. Hammer.
Yeah, does he sound like a neighbor now?
Uh-huh. He's about the same as you now.
Yep, that's right.
But there's other nights when he's the same as you, too. It all depends on what your antennas are set at and what you're running and what he's running.
Yeah, well, when the B&W's back up and running with them 250 THs, yeah, he won't be able to touch me again, but right now we're equals.
Good evening, Pete, Sandbagger, Dr. Hammer, Sparky, Operator Ron, whoever else is out there. Hello, 44.
Hello, quarter wave Dave.
Hello, Dave. Evening, Dave. Evening, everybody. Howdy, howdy, 44. You watching all them girls in them bathing suits on 44? Yeah, I got it on.
Dr. Hammer's blowing some smoke tonight.
Well, I would say so.
Look, you got me on an amended diesel equipment over there, Pete.
I have you on an outboard auxiliary piece of equipment, and it takes up some room and it makes some noise, and if you check out my video gate later, you'll actually see a picture of it. But anyway, yeah, there it is. I got you doing probably a little bit more peak power than me.
I thought I was going to double the sandbag there. I backed off real quick. Well, all right. I guess we'll wrap up video for you after a while. This little radio was working pretty good last time I was using it for meter stuff. I don't know why it's working fine now.
Go ahead there, sandbagger. You were saying something?
All I said was damn fat boys.
Big fat boy.
I'm gonna find me some quieter fans.
I'll probably mount it somewhere else and use the remote control for it, but I just threw it in line for now, you know, where it was easy to hook up to the power supply.
What'd you do? Just pick that up today?
No, not today. I got it about a week ago.
Wow. You managed to be very quiet about it. You even say anything about it to me on the thing, on the repeater this morning.
I didn't even think about it because it's not brand new anymore. I've already been fooling around with it, and I hadn't been talking to you often, so more on my mind is that B&W. You know, I got my transformers out and ready to get rewound. 736R was sold. Phone's ringing. Repeaters are ID'ing. It's busy over here.
Must be the neighbor saying, "A fat boy." I heard a fat boy.
Nah, my neighbors don't hear nothing. Too far away.
Yeah, I'll have to ask the peanut gallery. But yeah, Hammer's coming in real strong. Yep, him and Pete are the same.
I'm peaking about 350. He's peaking probably 5.
Yeah, with a little audio loss, yep. Yeah, I really feel like I'm hooked up.
And I think it'll do quite a bit more. Sweet 16, can you say?
Oh yeah.
I don't have enough power supply to use it all. Not yet.
That's why on the bay I'll search for rack mount power supply.
Yeah, that's right.
See what comes up, all different voltages and such.
Yeah, I'm using a pair of Astron RS70Ms in parallel.
Yeah, I got 120 ampere over here. 0 to 20 volts.
Oh, that's the one I want. I can volt it.
Yeah.
Not that I would.
One of these days I want to just do an experiment and just get one of my, one of these amps that are sitting here collecting dust and throw it on the dummy load and throw a watt meter on it and go from 13 volts up to 18 and see just how much more it actually really does. Because I'll tell you the honest truth, I don't see very much difference.
I'd be willing to bet it may be, you know, measurable in dBs, but I don't think it's measurable on signal strength.
Yeah, well, you got to double your power to go up to half an S unit, so.
And you're not going to double your power by going from 14 to 18 volts. You know, you may get a little more power. I don't think it's enough to make the difference.
Would it give you more headroom, you know? Yeah, it'll do that. If you keep your drive down, you got a little more peak headroom.
Now, it might be worth it if you think about it that way, to give yourself more peak headroom.
Yeah, don't overdrive it. Keep it as close to class, I guess AB as it can be. That's why they like devices with 50 volts, because there's a lot more headroom there, and now you forget half of the stuff I read about, that low voltage devices are much more prone to IND products and stuff.
Yeah, and then I'm looking at that new Kenwood FT9, not FT, what is it? Anyway, the Kenwood 990, the new 990, that thing uses 50 volt FET devices in the transmitter.
Yeah, it's to keep it spectrally clean.
200 watts right out of the box.
It's a trend.
Yeah, anybody want to buy a Triumph? I want to buy a 990 Kenwood.
Does it have a spectrograph with it, a spectrum scope on it?
It has a twin TFT display, and you can plug in a monitor. It has two USB ports, a serial port, and a provision for local area network.
We use network control.
It do just like my Kenwood would do, and then some.
Oh no, it's got its own built-in Ethernet.
That's right. You can for like contest stations and whatnot, you link a couple of radios together.
I got the new AES catalog today. It's got CS990S on the front and a review.
What's the list price on that thing?
Hang on, I'll look it up and see.
I'm sure it's going to be pretty salty.
Yeah, I know. That's why I say, anybody want to buy a Triumph? Kind of lean here on the roundup. Quarter Wave Dave, Doc Hammer, Sparky. Hey Sparky, I heard you the other day. I just couldn't get back to you. I was busy, with other junk. But all through that skipland noise, you were coming off the turnpike 663 at Quakertown. I heard you. Just thought I'd let you know.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you letting me know, and that's what I say on the air. I hope anybody can hear me, and that's all good. And if I hear later on, that's even better.
Yeah. Hello, you were hollering at anybody. Where you at, PP Town? You were jumping up and down. I'm like, I'm not prepared. I can't. I'm sorry. But I'll tell you about it later. Yeah, show you right. Classic Radio Roundup.
I'll show you right.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Hey, it's Operator Ron.
Hello, Operator Ron.
Hello, Countywide. Oh yeah. I was out fixing a couple lights.
Were they Christmas lights?
Nah, those little lights that you have out in front of the house, see? I had like 5 of them out, so I need to get one more done.
I heard you in the Mobile, Ron.
10-4. Yeah, I tried for you, but you must have gotten off.
Who are you talking to, Cat?
I want you to know if they don't give a price on that radio. It says /word. But I'll tell you what, the external speaker for it costs $200.
Well, this costs $300 for an external speaker. I hate to think what the radio costs. Holy moly.
My Hallicrafters R274D was $975 brand new in 1952. Did not come with a speaker. That was extra.
Far too rich for my blood.
In 1952 dollars, $975. That's got to be like $5,000 or $10,000 now.
Oh yeah. It was cool to hear training here the other week on that Pearce Simpson Guardian. That's a cool tube radio. Have my eye out for it one of these days. Yes, it is.
I've seen them aplenty on eBay and always passed by them.
Yeah, they're even that seafoam green. Remember, like the old the old schools used to be seafoam green or something.
I never saw any circuitry on them or anything, so I didn't know, you know, what they were about. But from what Train tells me, they got new Vister front end tubes there. And that's always a good sign.
Alright, you sitting down? You better be, because you're going to need a chair after you hear this. List price is $82.49. Universal Radio has them for $79.99.
Oh, even selling the Triumph, that's still too salty for me.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch. There won't be a 990 in my future.
I can't believe that. $8 grand for a radio. That's just a bit on the ridiculous side. I could outfit 2 stations for that.
Yeah, that's insane.